Well, hello, it's Wendy, and I wanted to bring you along with me to fill a few orders for my bakery. This is a quarter sheet vanilla Vietnamese sponge cake filled with diced strawberries and raspberry whipped cream and covered with more delicious raspberry whipped cream. While I was developing how my bakery would work, I am such a sanitary clean freak, and I had used gloves for a while, but I'm just working on such a small scale that um I actually just wash my hands between, like, if I touch something on the cake, I just wash my hands in between each thing, which seems a bit tedious, but it saves on the plastic gloves. And when I worked in a bakery before, it was so wasteful with how we had to keep up with sanitation and everything. So when I start to expand, I might implement all that later on, but for now, I can work with just always washing my hands. I use a lot of fresh fruit on these cakes. I like to go for taste and like a dessert cake style rather than a fondant monstrosity. Like, oh, this is a chocolate ganache that the customer requested. So I drizzled that on there, and it was probably like the best decision this customer made. And I'm writing, "Congrats, stay at home, dad." How fun is that? Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I just wash my hands between everything. This is the beautiful end result here. It came out so well. And the actual cake itself, I was trying to figure out what the recipe is technically called, and I think a chiffon cake, like a French chiffon cake, is the closest that I can think of that this type of cake would be. Um, but I also really love packaging. Like, I love boxing cakes up, and I went to go get my little stickers, got a little sticker on there, and I have um, like Best Buy dates and everything. And I also have a sticker that says that these are homemade and are not for resale and are not inspected by the state. There are very strict laws when it comes to like Utah food and selling it. So those stickers just make sure that I adhere to everything that I need to. And this is a little mini cake, dairy free, for a friend's daughter. She's very young, so but lactose intolerant. So I whipped up a really quick dairy free cake, and she loves kitty cats. And these little bento cakes like started the whole thing. I love Valentine's Day, and so I made a special Valentine's Day sale for these mini bento cakes, and that's what really launched it all. If you guys want to hear the story about how this little bakery of mine started, I'd love to tell you. And I loved how this cake turned out. So cute. I wasn't too proud of the cat, but this child was very young, so I don't think they cared. But I love this box. It's one of my favorites.